I don't understand why certain people must treat video games like this. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. That's a passage from the Bible, specifically Corinthians 13:11. People misattribute this quote to C.S. Lewis. He didn't create it, he merely continued the passage by saying that he puts away childish things, including the fear of childishness and a desire to be very grown up. And I agree with that way more, to be honest. I really don't see why video games must be painted as childish just for it. It seems that the guy has a similar sentiment to me regarding games and that we have way more important things to do than gaming. I agree, adult life is hard and time-consuming. But the problem is that he's painting the whole thing of work and self-improvement as a religious obligation. He referenced how Charlie Kirk once talked to OnlyFans girls and how porn isn't the best use of the girls' God-given talents in life. Maybe it isn't, but not everyone is obligated to do things for God or utilize what God has blessed us with. That's a matter of personal religious belief, and I'd rather not have that preached to me as if I had an obligation to follow it. He also said that Charlie Kirk telling these OnlyFans hoes that you wasted your God-given talent is something that impressed him? Really? You find that impressive? He just shoved his religious morality to these girls when they never really asked for it. That's not impressive, that's just what typical moral guardians do. They push their morality and think that we should follow it. Yes, there are practical reasons not to play video games when there are better things to do. Yes, video games aren't as fun nowadays, but one, that doesn't make gaming a childish hobby, and two, it's not a religious duty to utilize your God-given talents. You may believe that it is, but that doesn't make you morally superior. There's nothing wrong with playing video games, except if you are this guy. Video games are meaning porn. They give you the illusion of accomplishing something meaningful when you're actually accomplishing nothing. Yeah, it's almost like they are video games or something. I really don't like the fact that people underestimate mental health when discussing games or any other hobbies. Your mental health is just as equally important as your physical health, and gaming can definitely reduce a lot of stress and improve your mental health. Gaming is productive the same way sleeping is productive. It's not the most active of activities, but you need it to reinvigorate yourself so that you can keep yourself sane. And yes, too much gaming is bad. The same way too much sleep is also bad. But hobbies like gaming are still necessary for our mental health, and mental health should not be underestimated. We have precious little time on this earth. Your life is one time only and shorter than you think. True. And your time on earth can't all be used for work. Pleasure is necessary. Rest is necessary too. All work all day makes Jack a dull boy.
How do you like it?
Video game addiction is a serious problem for men in the West. Video game addiction is a serious problem anywhere to anyone, not just men and not just people in the West. I'm only preaching moderation and becoming an adult who bears as much responsibility in reality as he can. Yeah, no. Moderation is necessary, yes, but bearing as much responsibility is not moderation. It's a full commitment to life. I've said plenty of times throughout this channel that I too barely have time to play games and more time than I need to commit to work, but that is not something that I encourage people to follow. That is a fact of life that I'm living right now, so that you can understand where I'm going. You want to play games all day? Go ahead. You want to play games on occasion and keep up on responsibilities? Feel free. All I did was to tell you what's going on with my life. Whether you want to be in that life is entirely up to you, and don't let some internet moral guardians dictate your lifestyle. Even among people that do play games of modern times, there's still people who behave like tourists that would kick out anyone who dares to spend some time on their hobbies. I genuinely feel bad for Expedition 33, not because the game isn't successful. It is one of the breakthrough successes of this year, and it is a phenomenal game that I highly recommend. But good lord, it attracts some people that I would rather get kicked out of gaming immediately. Video games are mostly a stupid waste of time. Wow, what a great way to open your statement by just immediately being condescending to gamers in general. Let me ask you all this. Do you consider your mental health an important asset? Are playing video games giving you relief of your mental health? If yes, then video games are not a waste of time. Video games are a relief to your mental health so that you can stay relaxed and escape from reality for just a little while to keep yourself calm. It's not a good idea to open your tweet praising a hobby by completely and utterly disrespecting it. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is phenomenal. First game I've ever played where I look forward to the cutscenes. I agree, but I really see no need for you to disrespect the whole hobby by calling it mostly a stupid waste of time. Also, the first game when you look forward to the cutscenes, this right here is why people absolutely despise tourists. They come into the medium with a condescending outlook towards it and the people who enjoyed them, but then they pretend that they are into it once something that pleases them come in. No. Expedition 33 is an amazing game, and you do not deserve it. Don't worry, the gaming community isn't the only community that's been invaded with disrespectful tourists. This article came on time to talk about this topic. Anime tourism isn't the problem, but elitism is. Anime isn't dead, but some fans are. No, the elitists are not the issue here. The tourist problem that we're facing in the anime community is not a matter of someone who's only just starting to watch anime and wants to watch more. Those are newbies, and newbies are cool. The tourist problem is a matter of disrespecting the fans. They are disrespectful, condescending, and they should be kicked out of the fandom as soon as possible. The community doesn't need fewer anime tourists, it needs better role models. No, it needs less people who disrespect anime as a medium and its fandom while pretending that they are part of them. Those people can leave. Instead of sneering at newcomers for not knowing enough, fans should help them find what makes the medium special. No, if you've never touched anime before, watch whatever looks interesting to you. Respect the rich history in the medium that brought it to you in the first place. And for the love of all the good in the world, respect the people that have been in the fandom for longer than you. Gatekeeping doesn't protect anime, it isolates it. Good! Gatekeeping isolates anime from people that do not respect the media and the fans. Gatekeeping protects anime from people who want to change the medium into something that it's not. We were all tourists once. The goal was never to keep anime secret, it was to see how far it could go. The difference is the people who used to be tourists don't disrespect the medium and the fandom. I was not a Persona fan until 2017 when I played the PS2 version of Persona 4 on the PCSX2 emulator, and it became my favorite game of all time. I also got some taste of elitism from Shin Megami Tensei fans who think that Persona is garbage and you should try SMT instead. I tell those people to go eat a dick. I love Persona and I love Shin Megami Tensei. You want to be part of the fandom? Simple. Respect the media and the people who were there before you. But the respect goes both ways, so you don't get to decide what I love or don't love. And that's all for the video today. Here's a cat. Huge thanks to all the wonderful sponsors this week. You're all fantastic. Don't forget to check out my previous videos here. Click the like button, comment, subscribe, join the YouTube membership, leave some tips, just $1 down below. And thanks for watching.